Dawn. I'm the Life Harmony Coach with lifeharmonycoach.com. I am a life coach, a health coach, a fertility coach, author, speaker, and also a practitioner of Chinese medicine and acupuncture. I do most of my videos on transformational living, from the mind-body connection to health and wellness, healthy living, and also I cover my personal journey overcoming a chronic illness. Welcome to my vlog. Today I'm in Pine Top. We are celebrating 23 years of marriage. I can't believe it. And I'm here lakeside. It's really beautiful right now. You guys can see this lake. Unfortunately, there's this fence right up there. I'm gonna put that up there. But anyway, that's what we are doing this weekend. So I decided to do a few videos. So today I'm going to be discussing about weight loss resistance and why you may not be losing weight. Also, just in general, if you want to lose more weight as you're on a journey of health and healing. So this is what we're going to discuss. And let me just tell you, I've been on my own little journey of just health and healing. And on that journey, I have been losing some weight. And so I started to pay attention to it a little bit too much. And that's when I end up self-sabotaging myself. So I had to kind of let it go and just allow my body to release the weight when it can. But I really learned a lot on this journey. But a lot of the videos I saw that were on YouTube or the information on the internet are not going to discuss some of the things I'm discussing here today. So wait to the end to hear the majority of everything. Some of the things that I am going to discuss are things that you hear quite often. One of those things I kept hearing quite often were about calories. You know, maybe you're eating too much calories or eating too little calories or so on and so forth. And if you want more videos on about calories and calories in, calories out, let me just tell you guys one thing. I was at a calorie deficit for the majority of my life. So if calories in and calories out really do matter, I would have been very thin my entire life. But of course I was hurting myself and hurting my metabolism. So I look at it more like your body may not be getting enough nutrition in it. And if it's not getting enough rich nutrition, it's going to hold on to weight. So that is one thing to consider. But the three biggest things I'm going to talk about are stress, detoxification, and also I'm going to talk about the first thing about just switching things up. So your body, first and foremost, it's not natural for it to lose weight, believe it or not. It'll hold on to weight tremendously because that's what it's designed to do. So in saying all that, it will always plateau. When you lose weight, it's never a linear line down. It's always a stop, start, and sometimes 2 steps forward, 1 step back, which is what I've experienced this past year quite a bit. And what I've done is implemented some of these things and they've actually worked for me. So one of the things too is that if you find yourself stuck in a rut, you want to just switch things up. You want to switch the foods that you're eating and the exercises that you're doing. It doesn't mean that you need to exercise harder or longer, which is what a lot of people do. That can actually have adverse effects for you to lose weight because it'll put more stress in your body and increase cortisol, which will prevent you from losing weight. So the best thing to do is just to do different types of exercises. And, you know, and personally for me, that's tough because I do like eating a lot of the same foods and I do like to, you know, do the same exercises. I get really comfortable with the types of exercises that I'm doing and I enjoy doing them just like everyone else. But you do want to switch things up, do things differently. You want to also do things for your body type and where your body's at right now, and not, you know, cause any more pain or suffering to your body. Again, that'll increase a lot of the stress, but you want to switch things up. Now, there is a special body type called the Endomorph body type. I'm not really quite familiar with this too much, but I know it's something that I have. I've actually been personally diagnosed with weight loss resistance. It doesn't mean that you have a hard time losing weight. It just means that you're just going to have a hard time doing it on a consistent basis and your body will plateau a lot easier. I'm really not quite familiar with these, so look this up on the Google about the Endomorph body type. The only thing I was told is that they do better on a low carb diet with some cycling in of carbs here and there, so moderate carb loading. So like a ketogenic lifestyle would be really good for them. And then, you know, they said cycling in carbs sometimes every other day. You have to kind of test this because for me, it didn't work every other day. I probably did it every other day and I lost 1 pound in the 2 weeks that I had done it. For me, it's like going, you know, just listening to my body doing things intuitively and going, you know, low carb for a few days and then and then when I feel like I need, carbs to moderate carb, usually moderate carbs for me are like adding some sweet potatoes to my diet, adding certain fruits that I want to do. So, it's just typical stuff like that. I typically really do well more grain-free and sugar-free when I'm doing this type of lifestyle. But that's just an example. Whatever your path is on, just listen to your body is basically it. Listen to what the kind of changes you want and what things you can add that are different. Okay. So the second reason you may be not losing weight is stress. Now, let me just tell you guys, we live in a modern day society. We're in a society right now today. There's so much stress going on that's above and beyond the normal. Okay. There's a lot of unconscious stress. There's a lot of people that say, well, I don't feel stress. Well, there's radiation out there, electrical magnetic frequencies. The Wi-Fi itself is causing people problem not to sleep deeply at night. If you want more of a video on what you can do to help yourself environmentally decrease stress, please leave your comments below. But basically, stress affects us. It really is a big factor of what's going on, and it really affects you as you get older. I would personally say if you are 35 and above, you would be probably a good idea to take an adaptogen every single day. What an adaptogen herb does, and these are herbs like ashwagandha, holy basil. I like Tulsi tea a lot. I drink that tea regularly all the time. And what that does is it helps adapt your body to stress, basically. But a lot of people need above and beyond that. And what they need is really specific. This is where my health coaching tools come into effect. And what I work with my patients is sometimes I'll do an adrenal stress index if they're a long distance patient, because I work nationally here within the United States. And then the ones that are close to me, what I'll do is a nutrition response test, which I can also do somewhat nationally too. And a lot of people are over cortisoled. They just have way too much cortisol. And the reason why it's more specific, because some people need a stronger amount, like they actually will need to have an adrenal cortex type supplement. Most people don't. Most people just need something else that will help, them specifically. But let me just tell you. So this is one I wanted to tell you. I have an example of things that I have done recently that have helped me with weight loss. This has helped me. Over the past summer, I've lost about 15 pounds, about 5 pounds a month by just being really, really faithful to taking adrenal stuff. I've also been taking digestive enzymes, which also helps too with it. And they're all specific for what it was that I needed. I personally got tested myself, and my body just released fat, and I was doing the exact same things that I was doing before. So I'm sleeping better. I feel a lot better. It's great. So stress is a really big thing. And, it's just a huge factor, and it's just the world that we live in today. It just somehow, some way has to be addressed. Also doing things like deep breathing, doing relaxing exercises. Those are very, very helpful. Deep breathing exercises are extremely helpful. You can do them first thing in the morning, first thing at night, when stressful things happen, just to start deep breathing. Breathing before you eat. One of the things that I have been told is if you breathe real deeply 10 times before you eat, it strengthens your digestion. That's something I want to personally work on myself, and then eating slower. We're in America, we're the fastest eaters. That's a little extra tidbit. That wasn't on my schedule of sharing it, but just eating slower and listening to your hunger and fullness cues, that alone will help you. We're more talking about weight loss resistance. That's just a tip for weight loss in general. Doing that, if you start off doing that and drinking a gallon of water a day, you are good to go, okay? And starting off to lose a few excess pounds. All right, so the last thing I'm going to address is basically detoxification. So again, when I mentioned stress, we have a bunch of toxins that stress our bodies out unknowingly. There's 80,000 known chemicals that are in a person's home, not at one time, but that's what exists right now that they know of. And so you do want to go more green. I mentioned before going organic. I will link that video below, how important it is to go organic, eating organic, and then also going green in your home. What they do is chemicals in and of itself will disrupt your hormones, and hormones being in balance is really important for being able to lose weight. So cortisol is a big thing, and the hypothalamus axis, it's huge. Their hypothalamus pituitary gland axis is what it's called. It's huge that all that is imbalanced. And so, but stress is the number one thing that, we as practitioners of Chinese medicine that especially do hormonal health, which is what I focus a lot with my patients with. We focus a lot on, the cortisol first and foremost. And so part of decreasing your stress will be, being able to detoxify, but you want to avoid the toxins, but also take things that'll help you detoxify. And I'm talking, a lot of people are doing hot water with lemon. Yeah, that is valuable, along with apple cider vinegar. That'll help you detoxify, but actually taking supplements that'll help you detoxify is going to really help. So one of the things to know about toxins is when they come into your system, your fat cells will cover that toxin to protect your organs from, having an overload of those toxins. So every single person that is dealing with being overweight is toxic. And so the value in this is being able to go on a program or plan that will help you detoxify and then take out those toxins out of sight of you and then flush them out with you got to be drinking a lot of water. Two things you need to understand in order for you to be detoxify. Number one, you need to be sleeping pretty good at night, okay? And secondly, and by the way, if you don't sleep at night, this is just another tidbit, thing here. If you're not sleeping well at night, you're not burning fat, because you burn fat at night. You don't burn fat when you're actually on the treadmill. You're burning fat when you sleep at night, when your body is in recovery. And so it's really important that you're sleeping at night. The second thing is that you have to be going to the bathroom at least once a day, the minimum. But the norm is after every meal, or 1 to 3 times a day. So the norm really should be 2 to 3 times a day, actually. But I know a lot of people, the norm these days is 1 to 2 times daily. So you need to make sure that you're going to the bathroom, okay? You can add hot water with lemon. It is beneficial. It does matter. But most people really need a detox. Let me just give you another tidbit. According to Chinese medicine, detoxification happens naturally during the spring and the fall, more so in the spring. And you can really detoxify any time of the year except for winter, even including people like myself that live in Phoenix. We still have cold seasons. I would say December and January, avoid detoxification. You can facilitate detoxification, which I do all the time, like drinking hot water with lemon, drinking lots of water, or taking like a fiber supplement or so on and so forth. But to actually take stuff to draw it out, your body's going to have a hard time doing this. It's just not the best time to do it during the winter time. And so what I personally do is I take a supplement in the morning, and that actually right now, this is what I'm doing right now, because I started a detoxification program and I can see that it's working already. I actually tested personally for it, what exactly I needed. It said I need like 12 pills, which is a lot. So my body was really super toxic, but I'm not taking that much. What my body can handle right now is only 2 a day, but it will increase. I'm sure I won't have to take up to that many pills. I probably will maybe take the most 8 or 9, which the recommendation for the bottle is 7. So that's the thing about detox. And this is what is great and helpful for a person that is a health coach, is that we can work specifically with you, because you can get really, really sick from detoxification. You can get headaches, you can get all kinds of things, but you can simply just go out and buy a box that will help. That's a detox, or whatever, some certain herbs. There's just many, many herbs out there that do it. That will draw these toxins out of your muscles and eventually your fat too. So you need to make sure you're drinking a ton of water, and also taking a fiber supplement every single day. So I personally take these supplements that will detoxify me in the morning, because your body naturally detoxifies in the morning. And then at night, I will take a fiber supplement that will help capture and draw the toxins out, along with my probiotics. And that also helps people sleep better. So I really hope that this information was helpful. That will help you guys move through that weight loss resistance. You can do the adrenal supplements with doing the detoxification. Personally, for me, I just started off doing the adrenals first, just to get my body used to doing that, and me having new habits of taking these pills. Yes, I'm taking quite a few pills lately, but in reality, it's going to help the situation. I feel a lot better, and I'm planning on doing detoxification in this manner twice a year. during the fall and the spring. So I started a little bit early right now, just before fall, but I'm going to continue until probably around November-ish and then stop. So again, my name is Dawn, and I am the life coach with lifeharmonycoach.com. If you have any questions, please place your comments below. To support my channel, it'd be great if you can like this video, if you like this content, and also subscribe, and then also hit that bell for notifications, and you can always never miss a video from me. And love and blessings. Have a great day.